We're here to talk about printing books, and we're talking about this is going to be Michael from Foote Printing. I got 4 questions about this, Michael. You ready for this?
Let's
First of all, what are sort of the factors that, in terms of the cost, that somebody who may have a book idea has to keep in mind when printing a book?
Well, if you're printing like a memoir book,
maybe my diary. Who knows?
Diary. Well, the least expensive are always saddle stitch.
Okay.
That's like your standard magazine or little pamphlet. That's always the least expensive.
Does that go up to a page count, and then beyond that, it's not going to work?
Thank you. Perfect for asking.
Well,
I was
thinking about, my diary. I've got a lot to say in my diary, okay? I don't know
if bucks. For us, it's actually 120 pages now.
Okay.
So we can go up to, with saddle stitch, 120 pages. We just got a new Duplo that also does square spinding. So it will take that saddle stitch and actually make it look like a perfect bound.
Oh, cool.
But
Neat.
It's faster the way we bind it together. You don't got to cut it, grind it down, and glue it like a standard.
All right, let's start another question. How long does it typically take from the point, until I've got that book in my hand, that printed book, and I hand you my manuscript?
Well, if we're talking about saddle stitch, we can do those usually same week.
Okay, wow.
Depending on how large the order is.
All right.
If you're looking at spiral bind, that's usually a week to week and a half, which spiral bind, we got to punch it and then spiral on the side. Everybody should know what that is. If you don't, you can Google it. Other than that, you've got your soft cover, which is what we call a perfect bind. So a soft cover book. That's usually about 1.5 to 2 weeks for that process. And then you have the most expensive and most problematic hardcover. You are right, Randy. And depending on how many of those you want and how intricate it is, and if you need a freaking dust cover and all that crap with, maybe even some foil on top, that's going to take some time, usually 3 to 5 weeks. Or longer if it's a larger run. And those are definitely the most expensive. I mean, it's hard to get a hardbound book, printed for under, I'd say like maybe even $8 to $10 per
unit.
Piece.
Okay.
Also, this is all relative to colors and how many pages and how nice you want the pages, the paper inside of it. But
can you guys, on that respect, if somebody has an idea about what they want on the cover, can you guys give them an estimate then based on that, if they just discuss what they're thinking?
Yeah, I mean, if they let me know the quantity and how many pages are in there, they don't even got to show me the cover, but just explain what they want to have on the cover.
Okay.
Then I can give them, a cost, put together a cost, and give them also a timeline.
And just one last question, and this something, is there anything that they, are there any common mistakes people make when they're planning on doing a book that they should know up front?
The most common one I would say that we see that we have to then spend time, and you're going to have to pay us to do, is someone doing a paperback perfect bound book, whatever you want to call it, and a soft cover book, and they are designing the whole thing in 8.5 by 11, but they want it 6 by 9, which is more of a standard traditional for that booklet size. So obviously, we can't just make your 12.8.5 by 11 go down to 6 by 9 and have it look correct.
So design to size. I mean, I
would always design to size. Yeah. Then you have more control of it, especially if it's your book and you want it to look a certain way. My designers can fix pretty much anything, but it's going to be a lot of back and forth, and then you're paying my designer to do it.
And if you don't,
you're already going to type it out anyways.
If you don't want to design at all, you just want your book to look beautiful, your designers can help design the book, correct?
Yeah, whatever. They could type it up in an email and send it to us if they want to, and let us know what they want it to look like, and we can create it. We've created a lot of books, and we know what works and what doesn't.
So go ahead and take out the New York Times and go, boy, it'll be so neat to see my book as the #1 bestseller. and then call Michael and Foote Printing and get on it. Make it a reality.